Alright, now let's go to rounding numbers. So let's start at number 1, and you want to round each to the place indicated. So I'll try to round this number from where this place is. Okay, the answer is 9 million. Now, why is that? So we're supposed to round on this decimal place, right, which is in the millions. Now, what we have to do is we have to look at the number next to it, right, to the right. Now, the rule is if it's 5 and above, then we round up. So that's why 8 rounds up to 9. But then if the digit next to the 8 was 4 and below, so 1, 2, 3, or 4, then we just round down and just keep it at 8. So then that would be 8 million. Now let's try another problem. Let's go to the one right below it. So try to round to the hundreds. Okay, so the answer is 803,000 and then 100, because the number to the right is 1, and the rule is if it's 1, 2, 3, or 4, then we round down. Okay, let's keep going. Let's try this one. So round to the nearest number. Okay, so first off, we have to realize is which decimal place is this? This is going to be the 100 millionth, right? Alright, so now let's look at the number next to number 7, which is number 8. And since number 8 is 5 and above, this number 7 is going to round up to 8, or more rather 800 million. Okay, let's keep going. Now they're going to give you a number, but they're not going to underline which decimal place to round that. Sorry, let me refocus this. There we go. So now let's try number 7. So we have this really big number here, and it's saying to round to the billions. So let's just as an example, to round to the billions, let's count the decimal places. So we have ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000, million, 10 million, 100 million, billion, right? So after 100 million, we have a billion, and we want to round this billion. So what's next to number 9, or the 9? What number is that? We have 8. So therefore, because it's 8, we have to round up, right? So this becomes 10 billion. So we're gonna have, alright, yeah, we're gonna have 10, and then we're gonna have 9 zeros. Okay, now I want you to try the number below that. So 347,168. We want you to round to the 10,000s. Give you 7 seconds. Okay, so the answer is going to be, let's see, 35,000,000. Now why is that? Where's the 10,000s? It's right here, isn't it? It's where the 4 is. So let's get the number right of 4. So the decimal place right of 4. So it's what? 7. So since it's 7, it's above 5, right? 5 and above. So that's why I have to round up. So it should be 3,500,000. Okay? Let's try one with a decimal number now. One with a decimal number. Okay, so let's... Where is it? Oh. Alright, so let's try this one. So we have 6.3761, right? Now, they want you to round to the tenths. So the answer is going to be 6.4. Okay? Or if you want to put the zeros if you want to. You don't have to, but just to kind of indicate, you know, these other numbers that's left. So it's 6.4. Why? Because where's the tenths? The tenths place. It's going to be right after the dot, isn't it? The decimal point? This is the tenths, right? Because it's going to be tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000. So when we look at the number to the right of it, what's that? That's 7. So the rule is 5 and above is going to round up, right? So it's going to be 6.4 because 3 rounds up to 4. Alright, let's try one more. Let's try 8.121, and we want to round to the hundreds. Okay, the answer is 8.12. And then maybe put a 0 after that, just for this part. Now why is that? Where's the hundreds place? Hundreds place is right here, right? The 2, because it's 10 hundredths. Now we look at the number next to it, to the right, and it's 1. So the rule is if it's 1 to 4, right, then we have to round down. That's why we just keep the number 8.120. Alright.